Okay, Graphic Capital, you got my attention. When I was searching for inspiration on awards.com, I found this tiny website where a video is playing on a text. And I was like, wow, I've never seen something like this. It's so cool that I want to see if I can reproduce it. The first thing that I want to do, of course, is to reset all the style. And I want to put the background, the body to be black. I want to have a div with a class name of video section, and this will be the main wrapper of the whole component. The video section, it will be really straightforward. It will have an overflow hidden, a position relative, and we want it to be bigger like the screen. I'm adding the video. I want it to be in a loop. I want, of course, it to be in autoplay. And as we don't want to lose users, there will be no audio. I'll give it a refresh. The video is already playing, but it's a bit little, so I'll make it with the width and height both of 100%, and the object fit will be at the cover. Now I want to add the text, and it will be inside a div called video-copy, and inside it there will be an h1. Of course, right now we don't see it, so I'm just going to set the position to absolute. I'm also setting in the top, left and right to 0, and now you can already see the text. I will make the div with the height of 100%, and I want the h1 to be with the color of white. Now, before we start to style the text, you probably noticed that the text in the Graphic Capital website is very tall and narrow, and the best free option that I found is the Bebas Noi from Google Fonts. And hopefully Google Font is well integrated with Next.js, so I'm just going to import it. And I'm creating a constant, which I will take the subset of Latin and the weight of 100. I will set this constant directly to the h1, and we already have the Bebas Noi. Now we can go back and style the text. I will add a bigger font size. I will reduce the letter spacing in the h1. Also adding a margin left. I will adjust the line height accordingly, because we don't want the user to mess up totally the video. I'm totally disabling with the user select with none, so they cannot. And as a final touch, the magic is all with the mix blend mode set to multiply, and we already have this kind of super nice effect. Now we can start to build the animation. I'm going to register ScrollTrigger, and I'm creating 3 ref for each element, which the video ref will be, of course, the video. The trigger ref, of course, is the trigger for the animation. And as you probably can guess, the h1 is the text ref. I'm creating a timeline, and inside I'm calling ScrollTrigger. As I said already, I want the trigger to be the trigger ref. I want the scrub to true, so the animation play when the user scroll. I want the animation to start when the center of the viewport of the user will reach the top of the trigger, and I want it to end when the top of the viewport of the user will reach the bottom of the container. Now in the timeline, I'm animating the text, and I'm adding a negative value, so it will go to the top. I give it a save, and of course the animation doesn't work because we don't have that much space. So I'm just adding quickly 2 spacers, and they will just have a height of 17 viewport h. I'll give it a refresh, and the animation is already working. Now as a little extra, I want to also add some filter animation to the video, so like this is just a little bit more fancy. Again, you can go to the Graphic Capital website. It's really well made. There are some really cool animations, and yeah, I was really glad to have found it in awards.com. It was really a nice experience for me to try to reproduce this effect. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video.